What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex. In this video, I want to talk about Doom: The Dark Ages and what's going on with its physical version. Now, this is the single Doom out, but it's also to make note that this is just a continuing thing, right? This is not the first game that's done it. I think Indiana Jones was the last Xbox leaned, coming from Xbox, I guess, right? But multi-platform. That game did it. This game is doing it. But you hate to see it. I truly would say that for a game that I'm really, really looking forward to and, coming on Game Pass, and it's got a lot going for it. But the physical edition, it's another situation where the game is coming out and you need to download the entire thing digitally. So right now, it's reports, but it's also people that legitimately have gotten their hands on it. And it's both sides. It's Xbox and PlayStation. I think the only difference is it's like slightly more of the game on Xbox than it is PlayStation. I think it's like 300 megabytes, which is not even remotely close, right? This is like a 80 gigabyte game. It's like 300 megabytes. So it's actually like 1/160th, of the game on Xbox, and then I think it's somewhere in the range of like 50 to 80 megabytes on PlayStation. Bottom line is, you get the disc, you pop the disc in, and the disc is more of an activation thing where it tells you, okay, you have the disc, great, now we're going to download the entire game from the digital store. And I don't know, we could walk through it. I feel like we do it enough, so I won't bore you guys with the repetitive, nature of the entire thing. But but to just put it very simply and very clearly and quickly, we can get out of here. You don't like to see it. I don't like to see it. When you get a game physically, and this is the main point, when you get a game physically, you want the game there, right? Like you have it in your hand, so you want the game to actually be there as well. Now, again, this is a single out Doom because it's doing it, but also like this is just a continued trend. A lot of games have done this. A lot of games have half the game on the disc, and you have to download the other half. Heck, we're seeing this. Nintendo is taking this thing to steroid levels, where obviously the game key, right? I think Hogwarts Legacy is doing it on Switch too. You have the disc, or you have, I guess their way, a cartridge or whatever. You got the cartridge, but when you put it in, it's literally just a ability to download the game. Now, they're doing it where it's like it's an activation thing to the point that you need. I guess this is the way generally it works too, right? You need the disc, and if you don't have the disc, you don't have the cartridge, right? You don't have that Hogwarts Legacy cartridge, you can't play the game. And so you can still trade it in. You can still give it to a friend, and they will have it. And so that cartridge still has a little bit of value. And at this point, that's kind of the best case scenario. That's where we're moving to, right? Where you can have it physically, and having it physically, like you can still give it to somebody. It's got the activation to play the game, but it's really got the activation to download the game. And so, but I just feel like that's just so stupid, to be honest with you, okay? It's like if you have the disc, you got the disc because you wanted it physically, because the game is supposed to be there. So if you have the disc and you put it in and it's not really on the disc, why do you have isn't that actually, let me just ask this, isn't that a waste? Isn't that like a waste of resources, materials, money, time? You have to print the whole disc, but the disc doesn't actually do anything. You could just do a blank game. You could just have the game come out physically. You open the case, it's got the box art in the front. You open it, it's just a code. And some studios do that with like collector's editions and stuff, right? Or deluxe editions. You get the steelbook, you get the collectors, you open it, you have the case, but then it's just a code inside it. At least they're not wasting resources making a disc for you. So I don't know, small thing to some people, I suppose, but this is just the future, right? Even when you have it physically, you don't actually have it physically. I guess that's probably the simplest way of putting it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.